Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We've got a treat today. So we've got, I think it's just the first part. Let me check. Hey folks, as a brand new clan PvP game mode, Siege, will be released shortly. It's about time to shed some light on the basic mechanics of the feature, the layout of the clan fortress, and some basic tips that will come in handy. I'm thrilled to share the first of a two-part series. So let's see what's going on with the first part. It's over 8 minutes long. We're just going to watch it through, and I will give you my thoughts as we go. Yeah, let's check out what's going on.
Hey everyone. We hope you're hyped for this update preview, because we're covering a feature that has been on a lot of people's wish list for a while now. Clan versus clan PvP. Introducing Siege.
Nice.
This feature is the biggest overhaul to Raid's clan system since the game's launch. So there's a lot to explain. Expect this video to cover the Siege basics, and then we'll dive deeper in a subsequent video. Sound good? Well, let's get started. At its core, Siege is a new game mode that pits clans against each other in fierce PvP combat. We're talking intense battles, complex strategizing, clashes on multiple fronts. To take part in a siege, you obviously need to be part of a clan and have reached level 45. You'll find Siege in the game modes menu, and any clan who has at least one member at level 45 will have access to it. If you're below level 45, sorry, but this fight isn't for you just yet. Let's talk about the battle.
I guess it's just talking that for a second. So level 45, I think it's probably not a bad number. By that point, you've got yourself a decent team together. You can do PvP to a certain level. And ultimately, it sounds like this is just going to be another PvP mode, which we thought, you know, it's clan v clan PvP. I guess maybe we'll see in this video, but it's sort of like the straight 4v4 arena type matchup. So maybe they're just going with the same as we've already got, which would be a shame if they've decided that.
Battleground where this mighty clash will take place. Behold, the Clan Fortress. This towering citadel is your clan's base of operations, and it's your job during a siege to defend it from attack, while simultaneously conquering your opponent's fortress. At its core, the Clan Fortress is a collection of different buildings and locations.
So we've got the main stronghold, which is basically the winning post. Mana Shrine, Magic Tower, Defense Tower, and just a post.
Joined together by a network of interconnecting paths. One crucial thing to keep in mind, the layout of the Clan Fortress is exactly the same for every clan. All the buildings and the paths between them remain the same across each siege. The strategy and customization comes from which buildings your clan chooses to upgrade. To do that, you'll require two resources unique to Siege, Florins and Mana Orbs. You'll earn both of these as rewards for actions completed during a siege, but everyone will receive an initial stockpile so they can start developing their fortress ahead of their first battle. Any clan member can donate Florins directly to a specific building to help upgrade it or repair it following a siege. Each building has 3 upgrade levels, and each
I kind of like this, honestly. So it's got longevity in terms of something to build towards, to work towards, to improve. Big clans, obviously, they get rewarded for putting in effort and winning. It looks like the less you lose, the less repairing you've got to do. Therefore, you can put it into upgrades. A lot of what they're talking about here sounds pretty interesting.
Each upgrade increases the total number of champion teams that can be garrisoned inside it. Mana Orbs work a little differently. You can keep hold of them, or they can be donated to the shared Mana Orb Cache, where the clan leader and their deputies will decide how they're used. Mana Orbs are mainly used to invoke various bonuses and conditions, which we'll discuss a bit later. Moving on.
Wow, there's loads in here as well. Let's just read a few of these. Ally, rare, and epic champion steal increased defense buffs from enemies when using their default skill. Just like, oh man. Whenever an increased defense buff is placed on a rare or epic, they get 30% increased defense buff instead. This is like how to mess with your opponents, I guess. Enemy champions from Tolarian League and Gale Impact only deal 50% of damage when they counterattack. Damn.
Let's talk fortress real estate. The stronghold is the heart, brain, and nerve center of a fortress. It determines the maximum level of all buildings on a fortress layer, provides huge bonuses, and more. Defend it at all costs.
So you've got bigger bonuses here, where it's kind of like big style stuff. I guess, is this activating just for one, or you've got this as a forever? I think this must be a forever thing.
For the initial release of Siege, there will only be one fortress layer and one stronghold, but future updates will add extra fortress layers, each with a new set of buildings and a stronghold. A stronghold also provides a layer bonus, boosting the stats of all allied champions fighting on a specific layer. The only way to neutralize this bonus is to capture the stronghold, which could mean defending 18 individual teams when a stronghold is upgraded to level 3. You'll need some serious tactical brilliance to capture this command center. When it comes to upgrade priority, focus on your stronghold first. Other buildings can only be upgraded to the same level as your stronghold, so neglecting its development will really hamper your fortress's overall strength.
I think that's quite normal. When you've got base builder type games, normally your keep or your stronghold, that level dictates the level the rest of your buildings could go to. I feel like they've done a pretty good job of this to make it quite interesting. It does feel like it's almost its own game. That's a concern because, and actually, I've recorded a video that's going to go out in a couple of days where I talked about the amount of time spent in game. So I won't go into all of that in this video, but this does feel like it could be pretty in-depth.
If you manage to defend your stronghold or capture your opponents during a siege, everyone in your clan will earn extra rewards once the siege ends. Next up, Mana Shrines. There are 2 of these magical buildings currently in the fortress, and defending them nets everyone in your clan some additional goodies. Mana Shrines don't provide any bonuses like a stronghold, but they can be enhanced by the bonuses provided by other buildings. Attackers can also rebattle any defeated defense teams that are stationed within a Mana Shrine to earn additional mana orbs. Direct your strongest assault squads here and reap the rewards. From Mana Shrines, we move to Magic Towers. These arcane keeps can have up to 4 champion teams stationed within them, and they will apply powerful bonuses to those inside. Not only that, but any buildings directly connected to a Magic Tower via a path will also receive the same bonus. You can tell which buildings are connected by these magic paths on the map. See the different color? One thing to note, you cannot use the same bonus across multiple Magic Towers, so mix and match depending on your current strategy.
These currencies are going to be humongous in terms of dictating whether you're going to win a match or not. They're going to be absolutely colossal. It's yeah, I guess choosing when you're going to activate stuff is going to be huge in terms of your matchup.
We go to the Magic Tower's sturdier sibling, the Defense Tower. These also have a maximum of 4 team slots inside, and provide a special Defense Tower bonus for any champions hunkered down inside. The same bonus rules apply here. You cannot use the same bonus across multiple towers, but you can select a specific bonus for each tower. So pick the one most suited for the teams you've got garrisoned within.
Yeah,
finally, we have posts. These aren't technically buildings. They're more like important tactical locations within a fortress. Bridges, palisades, crossroads, choke points. Places where a band of warriors can mount a heroic defense. Posts cannot be upgraded or destroyed, and they can only contain one defense team. They are affected by all external bonuses from the stronghold in Magic Towers, and each post has a specific battle condition that will affect both the attacker and defender. More on those later. So that's all the buildings covered. Now let's explore bonuses.
There's like a relatively high level of complexity to this. There's lots of layers going on here. Personally, I love it. I love that. But for someone who's perhaps a more casual player, it can be quite daunting when it's like trying to just work out what's going on in each of these different environments, what's connecting to what. It's going to take a few fights, I think, for people to really feel comfortable here.
As the name suggests, bonuses are special boons that will help your defense team stand strong against the enemy assault. Bonuses are grouped into categories, with you unlocking more as a building gets upgraded. As a general rule, the higher the bonus category, the better the bonus is. For example, a Category 1 Stronghold bonus may cause champions to reflect 30% of the damage they receive, but they need to be part of the Tolarian League or Galen Pact for it to apply. The Category 3 version of the same bonus will reflect the same amount of damage, but it will apply to all champions, no matter the faction. The higher category bonuses will cost more mana orbs to activate, so your clan will need to optimize mana orb usage across the entire fortress to ensure the best bang for your magical buck.
The reason why I like it is because it's so tactical when you get to that real min-maxing level of this. You can play it and just enjoy it, and it is what it is. Or you can play it to win and to be tactical in your positioning and stuff. The only thing that's lacking, and it's always going to be lacking in this style of game, is because it's not normalized, we're still up against you know, my Sifi versus your Sifi, or you know, your +4 mythical Lazarius or whatever his name is versus, you know, this guy's epic. I don't know.
Bonuses
Phoenix.
can only be deactivated if an enemy manages to destroy the building where it originates from. A building counts as destroyed if all the teams defending it are defeated during a siege's battle phase. To reactivate the bonus for future sieges, you will need to repair the building using Florins. While destroyed buildings cannot use their native bonus, bonuses from other buildings will still apply. If there's a particular magic tower that is applying a powerful bonus to multiple buildings, focus your forces to knock it out.
Yeah.
Only a clan leader or their...
Because a clan leader will then be like, right, you know, I need you to defend this one because you've got the strongest teams.
deputies can activate bonuses for the Stronghold, Magic Towers, and Defense Towers. Bonuses aren't just buffs to your champions, though. Some will debuff those trying to topple your defenses.
Yeah, cool.
In short, protect your most powerful bonuses with strong defensive teams and launch precision strikes at enemy buildings that are applying bonuses to multiple areas. Look for those magic paths that indicate which buildings are being buffed by a magic tower and coordinate your troops accordingly. Sometimes, taking a detour around a particular post is a better tactical decision than bashing your head against it. Speaking of posts, let's return to those special battle conditions I mentioned earlier. At the beginning of a siege, each individual post will receive 3 random conditions from a wide pool. Like with bonuses, your stronghold level determines how many conditions you have access to. Conditions affect both defender and attacker, ranging from limiting the champions that can fight for a post to disabling entire effects like reviving or turn meter manipulation.
Damn, that's actually
With conditions,
really cool.
no two sieges will be the same. You don't have to be a clan leader or deputy to set a condition. Anyone who sets a defense team in a post can select its specific condition out of the 3 available. Just make sure you've got enough mana orbs to select the condition you want. We'll add a handy button that lists all the available conditions for the current siege and the posts where they can be applied. So coordinate, plan, and strategize together with your clan to see which teams will work best, considering the conditions available.
I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of comments where it's like, oh, this is a whale fest and that type of stuff. This has had a ton of thought going into the Clan v Clan system. This is massive. And it's the first place where Raid have really put, you know, that roguelike type of feel into their game, where, you know, no 2 matches are going to be the same. You choose strategically when you're going to turn something on. It's going to cost you a resource to do it, which you need to go out and get. I think it's been done. Obviously, we've not played it yet, but I think this feels good.
And that's everything about the Clan Fortress. There's still tons to get through, so stay tuned for our next dedicated video where we'll cover the various phases of a siege, how you assign champions to defend, and the best ways for planning an assault. Hit that
And
subscribe
rewards.
button and the bell to be notified as soon as...
Damn. I've got to say, that is way better than I thought it was going to be. It's quite complex, and that's going to put some people off, and it's going to take a decent amount of clan structure and conversation to get it right and to win. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. Damn, I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget, hit that sub button if you enjoy my content. I'll see you in the next one.